All right, let's find out. Let's find out. Have we missed our window of opportunity? Is this team basically boned? That is the question. That is the question. Are we screwed from a combination of potential attribute mismanagement, you could argue? Actually, in fairness, the attributes are good. It's just this game might value overall too much. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in this run. And if it turns out to be it, that turns out to be it. Love that guy's Dracula cowl, by the way. Things that make you say, blah. Oh, by the way, aside from the injury report, well, at least there's no, like, overly devastating injuries, but that's a hell of a way to start a year. I wanted to take a look at someone like Justin Herrera, who clearly needs to be added as a captain of this team. I don't know why the badge is red on this particular uni, but that's fine. JC Lawton also clearly needs to be set as a captain of this team. And then, let's go for Roman McCoy. I'm actually out of captaincies. Never mind, Roman. Sorry. Next time. Next time, Roman. Next time. We need to go to our staff points as well. Crash Andrews, Corn Hucker. The defensive coordinator talents cost 10% less. There we go. All right. Let's see what they can do. We'll probably menu sim a decent amount this season because I am not going to be able to bail them out all year anyway. They just need to prove that they can be a playoff team on their own merit. If not, we are probably screwed. As, man, maybe McCoy should have been named captain. AFC Defensive Player of the Week, 7 tackles, 2 picks. We kind of went Cincinnati in terms of just move on. Who cares about the stats? Because the win's all we care about. But maybe we should have focused on him a little bit. Maybe, just maybe. As it showed us ranked 22nd in both offense and defense after 1 week, which, not amazing. Not horrible, but not amazing. We draw the Orlando Blues, a.k.a. the Houston Texans. Tony Davis finally hits an 80 overall. Let's go, Big Tony. Gets an ability as Nasty Streak and Puller Elite. Okay. I mean, should probably move him to guard for that then, huh? Probably. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave it. It's fine. He might end up moving off a center eventually anyway. And then Jonathan Ingram, one of the wideouts we're trying to train up this year because we're in desperate need of people to replace the likes of everybody that we lost, let's be honest. All right, Orlando's at an 83. This is going to be one of the more beatable teams we play all year in terms of overall closeness. And we did win 16-10, so we're 2-0. Not bad. Not bad. Contract negotiations is a scary thought. We get ready to play the Titans, who have owned us for years and years and years and just years. They have been a problem. See Justin Leach at corner, one of the other younger guys we're trying to train up. He gets a little bit better. And moving some players around might have technically made us weaker in defense in some regards, but we also got to play for the future a little bit. Glenn Andrews at right guard hits a 70. Superstar Dev at 25 years old. He's still got a ways to go before he's a starter. Philip Montag, the Montague. Montag Wagyu beef. I don't know. He's getting better. Dominic Gore, another corner that we're trying to build up. He's up to a 68, playing like a sex number. Jamal Whitaker, the new running back that we brought in, trying to train him up as a power back. This break tackle will certainly help. And Bartow. He lone safety we found this year that at least has star dev. Granted, he was a corner and we moved him over, but you get the point. 17 players ready to negotiate. It does show us with a good amount of cap room. However, Lucas Acosta, Connor Money, Ginn, Juan Kidd. Oh, God. Okay, well, running back, there's no denying we need to sign Whitaker long-term, right? And he took that first deal, which is good. Good old Benjamin. Don't need to sign you. Fullback, Seth Bannon. We might as well sign long-term. He's back. For the wideouts, old Montag definitely needs to come back. Probably didn't sign him to that much, but it wasn't that much anyway, and I'd rather just get the deal done. Jonathan Ingram needs to come back, and he does. And then Drake London was our offensive mentor for the year, so he's gone. We have here nobody on the O-line to worry about. Daniel Newton, I gotta see how badly he regresses. Same for Acosta. Nathan Riddick can go. Like, he's fine. But we have somebody that's better than him already, so I'm not going to worry about paying him too much to be a second, if not third choice. So for the most part, we're looking at guys that have been on this team for a really long time. We're going to have to wait until the end of the year to see just how badly they've fallen off. I cannot believe Bartow just rejected that deal. He's insane. We're going to have to see just how badly they've fallen off before we sign them, because there's a chance they're going to fall off the face of the earth in terms of rating. Tennessee is a loss. That's quite predictable. Again, they've owned us for years. J.C. Lawton was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week, though, with 11 tackles and a pick. Despite that performance, we still lost, which is pretty disappointing. A 2-1 start to the year isn't that bad. Of course, Drake May is still the Dolphins quarterback. We started off at a fantasy draft to get to this point. And now we're far enough into it that there's barely anybody left that's recognizable. What do we got for the upgrades? I'm surprised he stayed in Miami the whole time, though. Will Garrison, our kicker, now up to a 93. Again, he was an 86 overall punter when we found him on the free agent list as a UDFA. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Roman McCoy, of course, our second choice corner, former AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's up to an 82. He's still just 25. So that's a really good player for us. Timmy Brackett at right tackle. That was 75. Still the worst haircut in the game. Big Tim. Daniel Newton is trying to turn back the hands of time here, but he's not going to be able to hold off for too long. His time's coming. He got recoup. He still has relentless, but his time's coming. 10-year pro, but not looking good. Aaron Samuel at safety, up to a 75, playing like a 77. Still 24 years old. What else we got going on here? I'm probably going to get fucking DMCA'd for that. I just forgot to switch that over. Nathan Riddick, we talked about before. You're not going to be here long term, but hey, at least you are around. Muted, take it easy, buddy. Catch you later. Let's see. Andrew Wright. Sorry you missed out on our Australian excursion. But at least we went. Pat Beverly. Up to a 71, playing like a 73. Old Pat Beverly. And then Stevie Martin is up to a 67. Not bad for Stevie. Not bad. Is this team cooked? Miami in week 4. Will we fall to 500? No, we win 13-12. Okay. I was not expecting a victory there at all, to be honest. That's a pretty high quality win. Our offense is ranked 29th, by the way. Our defense is at least top 20. So this Ravens playbook and a combination of this Ravens playbook and a combination of just the lesser talent available. Not great. Meg, he's Australian. It's late over there in Australia. Darren Swain up to a 71. Not bad, Darren. Not bad. And that last update, John Ingram. Speaking of Australians, hello, Frankie. Ingram's up to a 68, playing like a 69. Trying like hell to get that guy to develop. Trying like hell. Cincy in week 5. The old Bengals. Continue to give us trouble. We lose by a field goal. 3-2's not bad, but oof. 27th in offense, 27th in defense. Do we chalk that up to playbooks or just the talent level of the team? I'm really leaning towards talent level of the team. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can change. We have a lot of upgrade points this week, though. Seth Bannon at fullback. Up to a 74. Train him up just like the other guy who happened to leave, and then he'll leave eventually, too, because he'll be too expensive to pay. Deacon Beasley, up to a 71. 24-year-old out of San Diego State. I think we have, 2 wideouts from that same school? Earl Shaw gets a bit better. I mean, he's just a depth option for the year. Way to go, Earl. Those other 2, Braden Allen on the defensive line. It's up to a 66. Way to go, Braden. Plus 5 block shedding. That's a damn good week. And last but not least, Jamal Whitaker, who we do care about. It's up to a 63. Good job, Jamal. Jamal. Nothing else to do but to see what happens. Can we stay above 500, or will the Rams get the dub? The answer is a victory, 21-13. Not too worried about the storylines for the press conferences. Okay, and we have 60 staff points after that win. Not bad. What's the best to go for here? Well, that's the best to go for. Boost catching by wideouts. Improve the run blocking for fullbacks. Ugh. Why the fuck did he go for fullback? Maybe I should fire him. Then this side, he went pass block for running backs, route running. I don't like anything that this offensive coordinator provides, to be honest. Boost pass block for the O-line we can start speccing into, though, but it's expensive, actually. We don't have enough. What can the defensive coordinator do? Boost toughness, play recognition. I mean, I guess we will go for the offense. We're going to probably hoard these staff points for a while because I don't know if these are the guys that we're going to want to keep. Or at the very least, we should start speccing into being able to reset the coordinators. So the staff points will probably be there for a while. Oh, Brock Purdy and company up next. We are 2 games over 500. We're going to have some upgrade points here. Let's see what we can do. We got to be pretty diligent with these upgrade points, too. Lyle Mims, now a 74. Again, superstar tight end. He could be the next Kindly. And we still have Kindly. Good old Phil. Up to a 71, but playing like a 73. So he's doing pretty well for us. That's promising. That is promising. And then Bartow also getting a little bit better. He's up to a 59 as a depth safety. Still can't believe he asked for more money. The 1-5 Ravens, 84 overall, but they're 1-5 on the season. Can we get the win? Yes, we can. 5-2. They're doing well. They're doing well. The San Diego Redwoods, a.k.a. the Cleveland Browns, are up next. Our defense down to 28th in the league. Not ideal. Okay. Keep winning, boys. Keep winning. Get to the playoffs. Let's have one magical run here. Justin Herrera. Apparently now a better improviser than a scrambler. What does he need to work on? 5th-ranked quarterback in the league. His deep accuracy. His play action and his deep accuracy are the biggest issues. So, strong arm will definitely help. Only Redwoods in San Diego are the patio furniture and the fencing. +5 to play action. That was pretty damn good. I'm surprised for a scrambling quarterback. He's apparently that bad at play action. Carter Crawford. He can better as a vert threat. Maybe that's why every time we ran an option play, the defender just always knew what was up because his play action rating was low. Glenn Andrews. Up to a 71, but playing like a 72. He's closing in on being a starter, which is really nice. Maybe a Deckard. Jonathan Ingram. Up to a 69. Shout out to Gun Go Boom. What a name. That is typically what guns do. What's going on, though? Stevie Martin, up to a 68. We're going to have a decent little backup quarterback there in Stevie. We won't have him for too long, but at least we're developing him and giving him an opportunity somewhere. You know, even if we turn into being a freaking prospect farm for other teams. The old San Diego Redwoods. The old Redwoods. Do I like the new emote? Thick. That's my response. We do beat the Redwoods, by the way, by a field goal. So, man, how the hell is this team 6-2 and then an 87 overall? Like the Bucks are 3-5. People were kind of right about the sim engine in this game. It's a very EA sim engine. You know, people are amped up for NHL. Hey, don't worry, we're not that far off. This play is just like it. You know, let's get a 90 overall goalie. I'm sure he'll play like garbage. That's the way. We got more upgrade points. Jamal Whitaker. This guy's developing really quickly, and if we can make him a solid power back, we'll have a decent 1-2 punch in that position. So, that's looking good. Of course, Staten, much more of an elusive back. He's up to an 83. There's a chance he could go X Factor in the future. He keeps playing well. He's only 25. And the vast majority of guys on our team went X Factor after, like, age 29. It's kind of nuts. Justin Leach, up to a 72. Not bad. He's only 24. I mean, clearly, like, we have this next crop of talent that's developing. It's just, I don't know if they're going to hit the heights of the players that we've already had. And if they don't, we're screwed. So, last upgrade point belonged to Stephen Buckley at linebacker. He's up to a 69, but playing like a 70 with his Dracula cowl of a neck roll. Tampa up next. Made it to the Super Bowl last year. Won the Super Bowl last year. And they beat us 24-10. Not worried about the team meeting at all. Let's keep going. One more game before the bye week. Despite that last loss, we're really not in as bad of a spot as I thought we'd be. Our defense is not doing too well, though, with that Buffalo playbook. Let's switch up to a different 4-3. And a team that has simulated well in this timeline. We're talking about Super Bowl winners here. I suppose the Jets have been okay. Man. Might have to go Philly. I mean, Dallas did well in the past. It's been a while since we've seen the Cowboys actually simulate and do well, but Maybe that's the team then. Yeah, Chris, exactly. J.C. Lawton. We need to get this guy to a 95 here. He is a 92. Still one of the best corners in the league. The third ranked corner in the league, as a matter of fact. Only 52 catching, though, which is awful. Franklin McNeil at defensive tackle. He's up to a 77. Not bad, Franklin. Shout out to people still naming their kids Franklin. Andrew Wright at right. Andrew Wright tackle, as he's been deemed. It's a little bit better. And last but not least, Tony Green, third string QB. You'll just make him better as a strong arm, because whatever. Again, he's really well-rounded. Really well-rounded. Ex-quarterback Andrew Wright. Never forget. Never forget. The former Houston Texans? I think I called the other team the former Texans before, and they were the former Jags. Orlando, up next. Last game before the bye week, and we win. So 7-3 through our first 10 games. I will gladly take that. I never dreamed we'd have 7 wins in our first 10. Doing some self-scouting. Hell yeah, you do that. Let's evaluate our talent. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, god damn it. Here I was thinking we'd get to avoid a team meeting. Oh, what's up, fuckers? We've met with all of you to discuss their findings. What do we need to get better at? Fucking defense? We got a great receiving back, but he hasn't been catching the ball enough. So how do we fix that? Throw him the fucking ball! Brandon Statton the ball out of the backfield for the rest of the year. What should our goal be? Oh, God. Fucking 3 catches a game for the... I mean, there's no way that's going to happen, but whatever. Honestly, I mean, because of that, Jesus, maybe we switch to, like, the San Fran playbook. I think we're going to adapt to that challenge and switch out of the Baltimore playbook. Let's go with the San Fran. I mean, one of the playbooks going to have that that many setup options for us. I went right past them because the fucking order of these always freaks me out. Did I miss it again? I did. Where the fuck is San Fran? Wait a minute, I didn't miss them, did I? Because they're way down here for some reason. There they are, because it's 49ers. It's really weird. Switch that over to the zone run. There we go. Throw that man the ball and hope it doesn't totally ruin our offense, because our offense actually hasn't been that bad so far this year. 7th overall, 28th in defense. But no, clearly we're not throwing the ball to our running back enough, Madden. Horrible defense, but you know, if you just throw the ball to the running back a bit more, defense will perk up. Rest assured. Yeah, I'm not talking to the defensive coordinator. Fuck you. Do your job. Do your job. Our offense has dropped to 23rd, by the way, because of the bye week. So never mind. Maybe they were right. Maybe we do have to throw them the ball a bit more. Maybe. All right, what do we got for upgrades this week? A lot of them. We'll auto for this week. That's what the D-line needs, offensive bubble sweeps. Goodness. Ooh, new abilities. Lyle Mims has recoup now for hitting a 75. And then the fullback, Seth, don't call me Steve Bannon, gets Bulldozer. Love a fullback with Bulldozer. Fullback dive, truck stick, let's go. The San Juan Jacksonville Jaguar Voyageurs at an 88 overall. They are 3-8. Oh my God, the sim engine. Whoo, the sim engine. We beat them 28-17. 8-3 overall. Season ends today. And we would be the number 5 seed in the playoffs. The Titans looking at like their 3rd straight 1 seed. Because we just can't catch them. It's ridiculous. They have been so good. The Kakalaki Panthers up next. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Seth, fair enough. What do we got for upgrades? How many? Only 2. So Tony Davis is now an 81 overall, our best O-lineman to date. And the last upgrade is Glenn Andrews at right guard, who continues to get better. He is now a 72. Way to glow, way to glow, way to glow, Glenn. Way to glow. Just shining bright like a diamond. Carolina, can we get another win? We can. 27-17. Shout out to Juan Kidd, AFC Defensive Player of the Week with 3 tackles and 2 picks. The former corner, now linebacker. I mean, in theory, that just, brings back like the ball hawking nature of this team. So, all right. Still, mid-table for offense and defensive ranks, but if we're winning games, I'm cool with it. Perfectly fine. And right now, in terms of playing, the only games we care about are these damn playoff games. We need the teams to get there. I'm not too worried about any of these players, actually. Go with the auto upgrades. All right. Nolans at 6-6. The Saints this year. Make that 6-7 because we got the win. 10-3. In our first year in Anchorage, we already have a better record this year than we did last year, despite a worse team. Oh, EA Sim engines. Never change. Never change. Ever, ever. You're the best. The Austin Monarchs, a.k.a. the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is just sacrilege, isn't it? And we beat them 31-14. The team's rolling right now. 11-3 versus 11-3. The winner of this game probably ends up being the number 1 seed in the AFC and winning the division as well. Just when our hopes were all but dashed, this team's putting up a fight. They're putting up one hell of a fight. That many players. Again, we'll just auto-update. That's fine. I still expect us to lose to Tennessee. We did get an ability, though, for Andrew Wright on the O-line. He got nasty streak at right tackle. Now is 75 overall. He's probably going to be the starter for the playoffs. Can we finally beat the Titans? No, we lose 38-3. And that's the problem. No matter how good we've gotten, the Titans are just the fucking gatekeepers of the AFC, and we can't get past them. It sucks. Austin, the AFC North, if the NFL were in Mexico, I'd say it's okay. They'd be the Blue Jays or the Raptors. Ah, man, you're not wrong. We take on multiple-time MVP Mr. DeMarco and the Falcons coming up. The Titans have the Cowboy playbook. To be honest, they might. Looking for our 12th win of the year. Can we get it? Yes, we can. 25-10 heading in to the final game of the regular season. We're going to be a playoff team for the 3rd year in a row. And apparently, even switching to the Niner playbook didn't really help Staten. So our running backs all lost 5 morale, which is a bit of a pain. But honestly, we've done just as well with this playbook as we did with the Ravens playbook, so we might as well stay with it. Although maybe we will switch to the Ravens playbook for the playoffs. But you never know, man. There's a chance this could be the year. Anytime you make the playoffs, it could be the year. Unless you're the Jacksonville Jaguars. What injury do we have? Backup outside linebacker Stephen Buckley. Broken ribs out for a month. Out of anybody that could have gotten hurt on this team, I'd prefer it to be him. Or somebody of a similar caliber. So that worked out. Final game of the year at 12-4. We know we're making the playoffs. Oh my God, we got a bye. We beat the Raiders. Did we get we got the number 1 seed? The Titans fucked up. As we snag the number 1 seed for the first time. We are 3 wins away from accomplishing our goal. We get the first round bye for the very first time. The year after losing the likes of Jamal Maynard and some of the other talents that we had that continued to kind of fall off. This was the year that we won the number 1 seed. The travel for everybody else must have killed them. Also, our offense has gone up by an obscene amount of points. But like 2, I think. Who's one player you feel like could be a secret weapon for us in the playoffs? Ooh, secret weapon. Shit. I mean, Pierman's probably going to get moved to being wideout number 1 for this playoff run. So I'm going to go with Pierman. Let's have him work on spec catch, I think. I think I regret that based off of how the rest of that conversation went. Maybe not, though he did get +5 spec catch. You know, given that I'm very much presuming we're going to have to just throw Hail Marys at the end of each game. Or at least the end of the one game that we get. But we are back in the playoffs. Again, 3 years in a row. Our best season yet as well, which is just completely shocking to me. It sucks because I want to spend these coaching points to improve these coordinators, but these coordinators aren't good. At least long term, they're not as good as I thought they were. We need to take a look at the stats for the year. Herrera, 3,500 yards, 21-6. We just do not fucking throw passing touchdowns. Even with the San Fran playbook, we just don't throw passing touchdowns. It's crazy to me. But rushing-wise, he had 7 touchdowns. Statton had 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. Whitaker added another 2. So I don't know if there is a playbook that's going to have Herrera actually throw passing touchdowns. All I heard coming into the stream this morning was how bad this team is and yada yada. Now we're a playoff. Yeah, somehow, man. Somehow, Fox. Reverse psychology, maybe. Honestly, though, the Baltimore playbook is still probably for the best for us. Probably. I mean, we've tried so much, so many different things. Let's see, receiving-wise, 700 yards for Ingram, Kindly, and Montag. 10 touchdowns for LaRon Pierman this year. He's now a mentor, by the way. I could probably cut Drake London. That's awesome that we have a built-in mentor. O-line, Jesus Christ. The best O-line performance we've ever had. Only one player allowing 8 sacks. Davis allowed just 1. Crazy. Defensively, 109 tackles for Seontae Ginn. Our sack leader with 13.5 was Trey Aiken. 8 for Franklin McNeil. 7.5 for Acosta. 5 for Newton. My God. We did a great job of getting to opposing quarterbacks this year. Roman McCoy with 4 picks. Juan Kidd had 3. Our kicker went 28 of 32, none blocked, and was perfect on extra points. It's a damn good year. It was a damn good year. But the question is, in the playoffs, who's it going to be? And the answer is Buffalo. We draw the Buffalo Bills in this postseason game. Well, the Mariners, the NFL, who needs touchdowns when defense thing? I guess, yeah. We're going to have a lot of upgrade points to use, I would imagine, so we'll probably auto it. Yeah. See if we get any abilities unlocked from that. We did not. I'm putting these staff points on. I got to do it. Got to do it. And we know the offense needs a boost here. So we can do catching for wideouts and tight ends. Run blocks for fullbacks. No. Pass block for halfbacks. Short route running. Throw on the run. Pass block for the O-line. Yes. Yes, please. And then boost awareness for quarterback. Boost throw on the run for the quarterback. We can do pass block for running backs, too. Just fully spec into pass blocking. And hopefully that opens up a few more options for us. We do need to double check the depth chart, though. And in terms of the schemes, we are 76 for vertical zone run. Let's try that. Let's find a playbook that utilizes vertical zone run, and we'll try it. Why not? Something's got to work. Is there a playbook of a team that's done well in this timeline that would fit that theme? In Green Bay, in theory, vertical power run. Honestly, we might not have much of an option here. Who does have a vertical zone run base scheme? I mean, I guess, West Coast would fit the theme, right? So, but I just want to see if we can fully fit the game's descriptions to a T as to not have many excuses. And yeah, it's just going to have to be someone on the West Coast, which is okay. Could technically be Cincinnati. Multiple zone run. Honestly, that Cincy playbook might be pretty good for us. It might be. Could go Minnesota. Could go Minnesota as well. We just had that conversation about Minnesota. Let's try that Minnesota playbook. Let's try it. In terms of the depth chart for this game, by the way, I believe Buffalo still has Richardson as well. They do. They still have Anthony Richardson, Brock Bowers. Well, yeah. I mean, by the game's definition, They're a good team. They're a good team. No surprise. If we look at the depth chart, highest rated players in the best positions to succeed. So Pierman's going to be... Oh my god, he's so slow. Pierman might have to be the slot receiver because he is just way too fucking slow to play on the outside with 85 speed. And then what if we take out London for Kindly? Kindly's down to 80 speed. So yeah, Terrell Davis is going to be our number one on the outside. He and Montag. Pierman is just way too slow to trust otherwise. Left tackle's Wilcox. Left guard is Strickland. Davis at center. Wilkerson still the starting right guard. Brackett still barely the starter at right tackle. Daniel Newton at defensive end. We wanted to put Allen in there. Aiken at right end. Defensive tackles Acosta, McNeil. We're looking pretty good in that regard. I don't know why Pollock wouldn't be on the list, though. Like, he's a defensive tackle. If we look at, like, Riddick and Pollock, hold on. Let's do this instead. McNeil and Riddick on the outside in case the depth isn't that good. Left side linebacker is Bernie Batten, which we're just going to have to do. I mean, Newton's still technically a better outside linebacker, but I don't trust his speed. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Again, in the middle with Austin. Right side, Juan Kidd, Harry Graham. Corners, Lawton, McCoy, Leach, Swain, and Gore. Free safety Samuel, strong safety Connor Monet. Return man Staten and Ingram. We'll leave it with Staten primarily because he has better carrying. Kickoffs Garrison, long snap Davis, third down back. Just go by overall for that. Slot receiver is going to be Pierman, aka the secret weapon. Actually, if it can be, it'll be Kindly. And then Pierman if need be. Rushing left end. Set it up that way. Right side, of course, the fucking... They always find new glitches every year. And they're always just like the most inconvenient, like, how does that even happen type of glitch. It's honestly commendable. I genuinely don't know how they do it. Genuinely. Newton's the starter there. That's fine. Defensive tackle, Acosta. Don't need it to be Aiken as a backup. All that's good. Sub linebacker looks good. And then corner. Want to be Money. Could be McCoy. Could be Leach. It's the best we're going to get. We're back in the playoffs. Buffalo. Our first ever home playoff game as well after getting a first round bye. Oh, boy. Poor, goddamn, poor, Australia, by the way. Move away and bam, home playoff game. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. 3 wins away, technically, from a Super Bowl. As we take on the man who should be the face of the Colts franchise, but instead, we took the team in a drastically different direction. Drastically different. Australia was the problem. You know, I'm starting to agree. Although we'll see how this goes. We'll see. Right. I'm Keith Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime. See what the boys can do. Let's see. Fucking caw. First quarter. Also, Tennessee just lost. A scoreless first. Anchorage strikes first with a field goal. Buffalo with a touchdown. Follow-up touchdown for the Snowhawks. 13-7 lead at halftime. (16-14) heading into the fourth. Oh, boy. Close game, at least way too close for comfort. The winner of this plays the New York Jets. Buffalo takes the lead. Snowhawks grab the lead. 3:02 to go. A successful 2-point conversion sets us up. Buffalo takes over at their own 30. Quick throw from Richardson. Caught. Broken tackle. And they get to the 49. Not ideal. From our defense, a 19-yard pickup for Lashley as it's going to flip the side, which is out all the time. Don't worry about it. Richardson now on first. Richardson, another quick throw, another broken tackle, another first down. Alice going to the land of your namesake, huh? Final play before the 2, if they snap it. And they don't. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Anchorage. Bills down by only 3. Slated downs to approach. Defense to make this stop.
first down. It's Richardson.
Richardson, quick throw, nearly intercepted. Too close for comfort. Roman McCoy makes the play. And Richardson looking to throw, goes to the man in motion, breaks one tackle, picks up 4. We got to hold him to a field goal here. Got to force the Bills to kick field goal, you know?
That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target.
Richardson trying to scramble, goes down. Batten. And now they're going to go for it. They're out of field goal range. 4th and 15. Richardson throws, caught, first down. On 4th and 15, he was half a step away from getting sacked again. Quick throw, batted down, great effort. Fuck.
Good defensive play breaks that one up. So it's second down coming up.
1 minute.
Here he is to throw.
Richardson to the right. Knocked out. Drop in the bucket pass. Gets knocked out by Ginn.
So they're left facing
3rd and 10.
to throw.
Richardson again. To the left. Knocked down. Nearly picked. That should force the field goal we were looking for. Wide left, 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 wide left. Good. We have 48 seconds to send ourselves to our first conference title game. 48 seconds. All 3 timeouts to work with. Or to absolutely choke this away. Ingram on the return. Ingram on the return. Up to the 44. The Herrera legacy drive here.
This return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost.
We're not going to be afraid to run the ball right now either. We got the timeouts. We have a damn good running back. Gets us 5. Garrison's target line is the 47.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If they leave something open, we go for it. If they look like they have it covered, we run.
They'll run here from the
Good blocking. Slayton to the 38.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All their timeouts left, but not much time.
I'm going to call a timeout here.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that.
We didn't want to audible out.
And they still have
The problem is we really want to run the football now and not risk the throw, but they are playing with one safety to kind of tempt us into throwing. Good blocking. Staten nearly gets the first.
Timeout taken by the offense.
Job here is to center the football.
For the offense, it's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here.
And we do.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And they're
Clock run. We still got 1 timeout.
And with 2
It's the same kicker. I'm pretty sure he's at 99 power, 99 accuracy at this stage. A 35-yarder
the entire game.
to send us to the AFC Championship game for the first time.
And with 2 seconds
There's the ice attempt. Vernon, good morning, by the way.
decide to do with this final play.
For Garrison, this is a chip shot.
Now everything up to him with this attempt. This from 35 yards away.
We are off to our first AFC title game.
And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So something to be proud
Of all the seasons for this team to break through, the former Colts, the former Melbourne Shamrocks,
with a conference title on the line.
and now the Anchorage Snowhawks. Shout out to Vernon for the 2 on the primer.
As we say goodbye.
Cincinnati. We're moving. We said 3 wins away from a title. Now we're 2 wins away from pulling off an absolute miracle to the AFC Conference title game against the New York Jets. I don't care what the hell their roster looks like. I don't give a shit. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're this close, man. We're this close. We do have to win this game. Auto update these guys. It's fine. I just want to get down to what I want to know. I want to know. 86 overall for the Jets against an 82 for us. Another home game. You know what you got to do. Ooh. That's a decent look. That's a decent look, considering these jerseys are nowhere near as good as the Shamrocks look.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl travels through Anchorage. It's the Jets and the Snowhawks, and it's coming up next.
We did move the team to Alaska, yeah. We sure did.
The playoffs are in full swing as we
The world travelers. We bring democracy and football wherever we go. First quarter. Field goal for the Jets. 3-0 lead for New York after 1. Jets by 10. Jets by 7 at halftime. Third quarter. 17-3. We're down 17-3 at the start of the fourth. We got to play it. We're in a lot of trouble. We need to deliver on this drive.
Throwing from the gun here. It is caught left side. And he's able to get it past mid.
See Herrera's stats there for a second. He has struggled a bit.
It's 2nd and 5.
He has struggled. We want Mims blocking here. We'll send Kindly underneath.
They're going play action.
X is open.
Move.
Bang.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and
I had to wait for him to sneak past the linebacker in coverage.
I love watching a well-done route too, Kate.
Your safety's out. We'll run this ball.
Stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Good work.
Somebody missed a block on the outside. Good speed from Staten, though. Gets us 4.
zone just short of the 15. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6.
We need to cap this off with a touchdown. It has to be. Has to be. Threatening with one safety here. We might be able to take a shot. We got to reverse this, though.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's going to get this complete to his running back.
Good attempt from Staten.
First after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his
Good
way.
catch by Clyde. Just made sure he held on to it. Doing okay here.
They'll try and punch it in.
Staten
And he
pinballs his way through. Touchdown, Snowhawks.
is now within 1 score in the fourth.
Whew.
They kept it on the ground as opposed
We're back
to
in it. That was a great drive for us.
Well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks
Pinballed right through.
rushing touchdowns, it takes the
But
whole party getting involved.
can we make a stop defensively is the question.
Launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Need our defense to come up big here. I mean, there's still a lot of time, but they can kill a lot of time very quickly.
One possession ball game as the kickoff.
We have waited over a decade for this team to turn the corner.
Has this at the 6.
They've gone from playoff team to contender.
20, but they plant him a few inches in
Now we need them to be a winner.
and that return. Drive starts Starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back.
Lawn Kid's not the ideal target to try and lay down a big hit with, but
Manage 6 on the play, bring it up 2nd and 4. From the 28. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
damn it.
He's out of bounds beyond the 35.
Not a great start for our defense here.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They motion a receiver left. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage one.
Bad tackling animations in this game are interesting. Dude, sometimes they look so good and other times, my God. You know?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Broke through the tackle.
When there's heat, that's
Okay. Big opportunity to make a stop here.
he got to his check down in a hurry. But Cade,
Big opportunity.
quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Complete over the
And despite having a man coverage set up
opposing 46.
and a zone in the middle's wide open.
Set up now, 1st and 10.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Pass play now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
How is that? Oh, this game sucks.
The running back.
This game sucks.
He will score.
We're going to NBA tomorrow. I think I can't do it with Madden anymore, man.
Put this one away.
It's just too frustrating.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that time.
That is never not an interception if you throw that as a human. That's insane, dude. Like, really? Fuck off, dude. You know how many times? You've seen how many times I've tried to do that. It never works. Fuck off. Yes, fuck off.
Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores.
We could come back and win this game. My opinion's going to be the same. I'm just tired of this gameplay.
The lead. Now it's up to this defense to make the two-scored lead hold up.
We'll see what happens, but I'm just so tired of this gameplay.
And they'll continue adding to their
9:30 to go. We're now down by 14 because this game is tragic. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do, but we pretty much know this is Madden's hurrah.
coverage team tracks him down as the return.
I can't believe that. I really can't.
Here for an injured player as we look and see, it's the tight end.
Didn't even see who got hurt,
Who
so
gets some
that could be
discomfort
pretty
down there.
detrimental.
They go play action on first.
It is we throw.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. This one's hauled in on the left side.
Gearman. Figure our secret weapon.
Be enough for a first down.
Yeah.
3rd and just 2 to go. Trying the right side. And the defense gets there to force us.
We're going to have to go for it. We don't have time.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate.
Every single person got beat there.
Focused. And they
Every
take
single one.
him, and this offense forcing a 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down.
If he dropped that, I would have quit the game.
He's gonna go down.
Just being honest with you. If he had dropped that, I would have quit.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Hell of a grab.
Field complete.
I'm honestly shocked. That probably shouldn't have been a catch.
Reaches the 26.
Also probably should have been head-to-head contact and targeting, but
Now for 1st and 10.
we'll take the outcome. And no matter what, we're not really going to have the setup that we want here. That's fine.
Motion man sent left.
Jesus Christ.
And he won't set.
Whoops. Well,
It's a loss on
that's great. Well, we just accidentally burned a timeout because it counted as a double tap instead of just one down.
work with in
I was gonna watch my right guard get fucking massacred, but you know what? Now that we've wasted a timeout, whatever.
Got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself.
Everything's falling apart.
Thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to take this down inside the 25.
Just a nice little extra challenge for us by accidentally using a timeout.
Looks like on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
We're going down.
The Jets get there and
O-line gets massacred.
now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking
Oh, good. Now Herrera's hurt.
out there to check on him.
Well, backup quarterback's in. Herrera gets hurt.
12, but this offense is
Green is the man. At least I hope he is.
first throw for the backup now.
Green is the man. Hits Mims.
And he gets this
Keeps the drive alive.
line.
We obviously got to keep Herrera in because we
On 4th down and
won't be able to scramble with him, but clearly he's our best option.
from the red zone now. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off.
I was really hoping that running back would block, but it was still a decent run for us.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And his short game.
Oh boy, we're running out of time fast.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They
There we
get
go.
it.
Another touchdown.
And he runs it across.
It's the same situation we've been in a million times. We need our defense
Now they'll try the point after.
to come up with a stop. We need our defense to come up with a stop.
Good.
They have been absolutely horrific at doing so year after year.
And just like that, we're back to a one possession.
gotta be now.
game as the kickoff is away.
I mean, granted, the last drive we should have had an interception.
4-yard line. Only manages to get
He,
this back to
speaking
the
of
20.
wonky-ass tackles.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. Even 5 on that
Need
carry,
to stop.
bringing up 2nd and 5.
Need to stop.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28.
Oh, we need to stop.
4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Hand off to the back. And he'll get
Oh, so when their guy falls forward, you give it to him, but I do that and I don't get it first.
You know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
How the fuck? Dude, fuck off.
slant.
This game fucking sucks, man. How the hell is he holding that? Like, first and foremost, the whole time I'm charging him, I'm spamming Y to get my guy to fucking jump. Like, unless this guy is a fucking X-Factor tight end. Fuck off. It's an 84 wide out. What the hell is this catching traffic? Because I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it. 91, 87 short route. 93. You know what? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. At least he has the attributes to back it up. Still should have gotten the interception earlier, but at least that time the guy actually had the attributes to back it up. Fair enough. Frustrating as hell? Yes. But at least he had the attributes to back it up. Fair play. On this occasion. We're fucked, by the way, because you know we're not getting the stop that we need. You know that we're not, so we're literally going to lose because of a play that should have been an interception.
Running for the marker.
Dude, where the fuck is my team?
And he's brought down
Yeah,
after a nice
I think I'm done with this. We're so close. I can't stomach this game. I just can't stomach this game. And of course, the accidental timeout earlier is really going to fuck us now. So.
Give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards.
More annoying than the payoff will be interesting or exciting.
Loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes...
Shame, because it's been a fun team to build, but...
Looking to throw.
And of course, whatever. Fucking whatever, dude. Can't play man, can't play zone. There's just no fucking way to play defense in this game. So, yeah, whatever. They get the win. Cool beans. Cool beans. I am done with Madden for a while, though, I'll tell you that. It's a shame. Literally every single year we get better and go further, so by that logic, we should win the Super Bowl next year. At this point, I don't even care. Any, like, connection I had to this team is now overruled by my disdain for the gameplay. We literally lost because they scored a touchdown in a situation where that guy shouldn't be catching the ball. There's no way. There's no way. So, shit way for it to end, but yeah, plus our 90 overall quarterback doesn't throw a single fucking touchdown pass in a playoff game. Like, what's the point? The ratings don't matter. The ratings don't seem to matter. High overall teams will play like shit every season. Yet we make the AFC title game as an 81. 82 now. And then even once you get somebody up there to a good attribute level, they don't do shit anyway. And then we lose in a situation where we should have easily had a pick. If I tried that throw, it's intercepted. If this is college football, I rightfully get the interception. But that's because it's a superior game. I just don't think I can stomach this one anymore. So, I really hate to end a run like that, especially prematurely, where it feels like we could win. You know, we fought really hard to build this team up. I don't know. Maybe I come back to it, but at the very least, it won't be tomorrow night. I'll tell you that much. I need a fucking break from Madden's bullshit.
Gain and a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. And we've got ourselves a champion. That does it. They've just won the Super Bowl. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, making an appearance now to present the Lombardi Trophy to this incredible group. The best in the NFL, champions of the Super Bowl. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.